Hello, welcome to my channel, Lady Gem. My name is Glennis. Okay, so today is, what is it? The 29th of March. So not really the end of the first quarter of 2025, but I don't think I'm going to get anything else as an empty um, between today, Saturday, and Tuesday. No, between today and Monday. Um, I won't get anything anything new emptied by then. My hair care is gonna be completely all new sets of products. The body care, only one thing, and I put it in here because it's probably gonna end by then. So and everything else, it's literally, and it's gonna be a long one, okay? Because first of all, the desk, all of this is empty, and then I have this big thing, it's full. So I'm gonna probably hold this on my lap, which I don't want to because I don't have no space around here. I need to clean up my desk first. So let me go with the stuff that's on the desk. They are all probably more recent. Some of it is my daughter. I cleaned out her bathroom and found she had some empties in there. Actually, no, let me go with what's in my lap. Put them in this. I have another container. And then as I go, then I will clear off the stuff that's on the desk and put them in here. So that's what we'll do. The Sol de Janeiro Bom Dia Bright Cream. This is the one, the clarifying AHA. I don't think it does anything clarifying to the body, but I just love the fragrance. That's why I buy it. Will I repurchase? Maybe, because I like the fragrance. But not anytime soon because I still have quite a few of the Josie Marin to complete. Yay, hair care. The Weedad Deep Treatment Curl Restoration Therapy. You would have seen me talk about this quite a few times this past quarter. In the videos that you would have seen. By the way, I'm gonna save this empty while I'm recording it today, March the 29th. You'll see it after all of the videos that I recorded in the first quarter, that after I've released them. So you'll see my thoughts on most of these items previously, but I have 3 more of them. It's a reconstructor. Think of it that way. It has amino acids that are small chain in the protein, and I love it. They soften the hair, they repair the hair, and they keep it soft. Drunk Elephant, you've seen me talked about this a few times. I'm not gonna go on and on, but it's a physical and a chemical exfoliant for the scalp. An oldie, and unfortunately, it's the last one. This is from the Main Choice Give It To Me Straight. Back when they had the straight line, the Silk and Shine Leave-In Detangler Conditioner. Anyhow, I like when these liquidy conditioner foam up. Do I have another one? No, I don't. I like when they foam up so that I know that the strands of the hair get all the love. The Aveda is similar, but it also does. I wish they would bring it back. Because it actually did the whole line: the shampoo, the conditioner. I don't remember if I don't think there was a mask from that line, but even if they bring it back, it won't be the same soaps, and I probably won't buy it. So, anywho, Annabelle's Shebe, what is it? Shebe infused oil. I don't know if you can get it from her website. I don't know, but I use this in conditioners to get me to what I needed to do. Well, what it's supposed to do or whatever. It's oil. The Sephora Arrogant Shower Oil. I love this. Bought it in Mexico the first time and finished those and repurchased on Sephora's website, but they don't have them anymore. And I just seen that it looks like I can get one more wash out of it. So I'm gonna put it right there because I like to empty my products, which I'm gonna bemoan the fact that I didn't get to. Let me get it right here. this Vasanti Detox Facial Cleanser. Bought it when I was in Toronto, Canada a year ago. Over a year ago. Um, it's my cleanser that I would use to after my second cleanse, removing the makeup. Did a great job. And as I was coming down to the end, I tipped it over like this to store it. And the last day, it was going to be done for the end of this quarter. And I did not realize that I didn't close the cap properly, and it all seeped out of it. The rest of it just seeped out, and I was not a happy camper because I want the satisfaction. I use this. I want the satisfaction of getting to the last drop, and I was denied that. And it wasn't a good day. Anywho, I probably won't repurchase. I don't, as of right now, I'm using right now the Philosophy Simple Purity Made Simple cleanser. And actually, for my second cleanse, it's the only one that I've gone back to quite a few times. And who knows, it might be my one, but I've been just testing out other ones. But anywho, okay, let's do them together. So I don't remember if it was, it would have had to been the whole video where of the Naturium, the smoother glycolic acid body lotion, where I talked about, I didn't see that I had any more of this, nor the Alpha Skincare Renewal Body Lotion, nor did I see it in Ulta. This is what happens when you're a product junkie. You put stuff, sometimes you would just put things in the places that you don't ordinarily put them in and forget that that's where you put them. I found this one. It was nearly full, or maybe halfway, but 3/4 to a halfway full. Found it thankfully earlier on in the winter season. As I've mentioned before, I like using these glycolic body lotions in the winter months to help exfoliate and so that your skin don't be dry. I won't repurchase this because of this, and this is the only thing that I haven't really finished, but it's going to be done by Monday. It might even be finished by tomorrow. There's not even a whole lot in here, but I may repurchase. And I just mentioned that I like to use these in the winter months. However, if I use these only in the winter months, I can't use my other body lotions and butters that I have. So it's kind of like, I also have, there's a body treatment from Naturium, like where they say you use it once or twice a week to exfoliate. I'm thinking come next winter that I will use that to exfoliate and then be able to use my other body butters. We'll see. I don't know when that video is going to come, but that I have quite a few body butters and body lotions that I need to use. But in place of that, the distinction between the Alpha H and this is that this is more, this is 10%. I want to say the Alpha H was a higher percentage, but I could be wrong. The Alpha H was a little gritty, and this one was entirely smooth. The Alpha H, it's a little bit more stiff. The formula is a little bit more stiff, so you have to work it into your skin. This one entirely smooth. The Alpha H have a fragrance to it, but it's not it's like the fragrance of the product. This is fragrance free. I did not smell anything because I had to use my in order for me to actually use it my Way St. Bart's mist. I actually mist that in my hand and emulsify this with it. And that's how I've been using it. Okay. The TheraBreath mouthwash. Great. I'm seeing a bunch of people now using them. This is the one, this color is the one that's my favorite. However, the let me just see 1 second. It is the one that I like, but and it could very well be psychological because it says deep clean, so I'm thinking I'm getting a deeper clean. But I really don't like the taste of it because it has, oh Lord, where's that? It's the this it's the there's the sugar, but oh God, the fake sugar. And anytime I taste the fake sugar, I don't like it. I'm trying to find where the ingredients are, but I don't see where the ingredients are. But anywho, this has that Splenda kind of like taste to it, and I don't particularly care for the taste, but and it might, like I said, it might just very well be psychological and they all do the same thing. They just have different tastes. But would I repurchase? I probably will just to be sure that it's not psychological and suffer through the fake sugar taste. But as of right now, I have more of the here. Oh, here. This one's also finished. I don't particularly care for the taste of this one either. The whitening fresh breath. I don't particularly care for this one. I don't also know for sure that it is whitening my teeth. But I like the blue one. I have another one of this. Well, I just opened it because this one just finished. So I do 2 of them per quarter, it seems like. I'm checking to see. My daughter, no, she hasn't finished hers. Wow. But I have one more of the silver one, and after that, then I will go with the blue ones, the big liter size that I bought from BJ's that I mentioned a while back. Okay, looks like I can start. Let me just this is for my daughter. This Alpine goat milk foaming milk bath with oatmeal. As I mentioned before, she has eczema in the winter months. That's when it flares up for her. And for some reason, I don't know why, goat milk cleansers has been the thing to help calm it down. And as well as, and I don't think I have one in the stash today, in the empties, but as well as the dream cream. I want to say it's called the dream cream from Annabelle's Perfect Blend. The tamahu oil in there. Oh yeah, the tamahu oil in there um somehow heals her eczema. Now I haven't hauled that video yet, but I bought a bottle of tamahu oil. They're also effective at healing acne. And so I have my own facial oil that I use sometimes, sometimes, that I'm going to put some in and give it to her to help heal her acne. I want to say I have, let me see, do I have any more of these? These can't all be mine. This probably is hers and this one is mine. And y'all, I don't know what all is in this here in this thing, but if I find any more, but one is my daughter's, one is mine. This she for some reason likes this coconut butter scented soft soap body exfoliating scrub. She's asked me to repurchase that a few times, and so mama did, but I can't really, she must like it. Nature's Little Secret Irish Moss Styling Cream. As you saw, I used it quite a few times over the winter. It is a dense cream in the container, but once you scoop it up and emulsify it in your hand, it comes out like thin, thin, and applies to the hair, hydrates the hair, softens the hair. The hydration with it, if you have other, well, I layer, so when I layered with it, hydrate the hair, and I'm able to detangle. I will talk more about that in my wrap up for the first quarter. But when it dries, my my hair has this dullness to it, and then I can also see, but not I don't want to say particles as if there's something in here that that part, but the pilling, it pills with the product that I use, and it's, of course, it's the Irish moss that sometimes will pill with other product, and I will see it in my hair, and I don't like that. I think I have one more. I will finish using it up and say God is love, but that's not my cup of tea. I like for my hair to I like again, I like the soft, I like want the products to soften my hair, but also when it dries, I shouldn't have to see the product in my hair. The night silk leave-in spray conditioner, you don't it has a spray, because I have two. The spray is in the other bottle. But this, I used it many ways, as you saw, but the last bit of it, I put the e-spray in it and use it that way. But this was the first thing that would touch my hair after I've washed my hair, come down to style my hair, because of the amodimethicone that's in it, and it also had hydrolyzed silk berry. So water, alcohol to nature, hydrolyzed silk, panthenol, bispeg 18 methyl, whatever. I don't know what that word is. Anywho, and there's a whole lot of things on here, and I'm trying to, yeah, okay. Oh, I'm trying to find the aim of the medical. Anyhow, I think it's on here, or else that's why, because that's why I would have bought it and used it. But anyhow, I'm still testing these liquidy leave-ins and the effectiveness of the imidamethicone in detangling. But so far, with I can't praise one single product or one single ingredient. I think it's a compound situation. So, but I will continue to use the liquidy leave-ins that has the imidamethicone and the other things that I'm looking for. This Paul Mitchell, the generic version of the conditioner, it's a leave-in conditioner. I've had this for a while. I used it once on my curly hair and it was a no, or twice, maybe. I think I might even have a video on here of me using it, but I don't remember. But it was a no on curly hair. And then this is what got me thinking that some products work best when heat is applied to them. And this is a perfect example of a product that works best when heat is applied for them. When heat is applied to them, and it was an aha moment for me many years ago. That's why I stopped using it on my curly hair, and then I just used it on my. I used to use it on my mom, my sister, and my daughter every time I blow out their hair. This is what was in their hair, because this was not made for us, natural hair. It was made for people who blow out their hair, and so if it was blown, testing whatnot, they found that it worked better when you apply heat. They designed it for applying heat, and you get that silky, flowy, soft hair if you use a blow dryer or applying heat. Just putting it on and putting it on wet curly hair and no heat, it was a sticky, tangly mess for me, and it was a no. Oh, Nutriplenish shampoo. This deep moisture. Yeah, when brands say deep moisture, or when brands say moisture, they mean clarifying. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm like learning in this process. When they put the word moisture, I mean, it is cleansing the hair, allowing moisture to get into the hair. But when we think of moisture, we're not thinking of water. We're thinking of the softness of the hair. So I'm like I said, I'm like intentionally tracking things. If something say it's especially a shampoo, if it says moisture, for me, ding 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 ding, that means it's gonna cleanse the hair really, really well, which this did. It softened the hair too, but it cleansed the hair. It cleansed the hair. I think, oh, do I have another one? I think I have another one. I know, Lord Jesus. The Jordan Samuel Skin, the After Show Body Cleanser. I struggled to use this. I had two. This is the first one. I just put the other one in the shower because I just finished this. Um, it is a thick consistency. It's like thick. It comes out how do I put this? It comes out literally in a stream. It's so thick, but when you put it on your skin wet, it becomes a milky situation. I and it just disappears. For me, it wasn't so much like it didn't operate like a cleanser. It operated more as a, after you shower, you put it on your body, it seals in the hydration. It, because it was so oily. But also, what, in order for me to finish up this and the other one, I've been mixing them in my shower oil on my loofah, and that's how I'm getting through them. I won't repurchase. Annabelle's garlic conditioner. Don't know if you're gonna get this again. Oh, she put out a last week and this week she put out a list of products that she's discontinuing. She is discontinuing my keratin protein. I bought two more. I mean, two more from the other two more so now I have 4 or 5. But anywho, I use this as pre-poo mixed with my Infusium 23. So her conditioners to me are, I've mentioned before, they are, I call it basic, but that's not a bad thing. They're basic, but because you can mix and mingle with it, you can mix it up with other things and use them, but they're softening. Her conditioners are softening. Oh, I was about to I should probably just go ahead and put it. But I also used it in my during this past quarter. It's the Main Choice Rehydration Therapy. I think they've renamed this to something different now. It was a liquidy product that you would apply in your hair. It's kind of, and then you top it off with a conditioner, or is that what they say? Shampoo, spray evenly throughout towel dry hair, including scalp, massage onto scalp, comb. Nobody was comb. This was literally water. Rinse hair and scalp with cool water solid. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like a reconstructor. Silk amino acid and keratin reconstructor treatment. I wouldn't repurchase this, but it was shampoo your hair, apply this to your hair and it helped to strengthen the hydrogen bonds. And then for me, I put on a conditioner over it. It served its purpose. Wouldn't repurchase. My daughter, I can't tell you anything about this because she didn't tell me anything about the Inculus hyaluronic acid cleanser. So I'll just put that. These two are declutters from Aaliyah from way back. I don't know, 8 years maybe. I don't know. Does Lush still exist? This one is the foot powder. This was the body. This was the deodorant. Briogeo. What is this one called? Be Gentle, Be Kind. Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfood Mask. Completely finished. Used it. Look, at the end of March, I was using up everything. Everything that was open because, well, for the most part, I still got stuff over there that I didn't get to finish because now I would have to put them aside and focus on my Olaplex. But this, I did a comparison to. It was I enjoyed using it, but I also did a comparison of this, and it should be here too because I used that up too. The Oh, here it is. Oh god. Allicate Naturals avocado cream moisture repairing mask. They were similar. They were interchangeable. My hair, they applied the same way. The hair felt the same way, soft, smooth. This you can, I don't know if you can get this on the ground, but this is cheaper. This you definitely can get on the ground. Sephora, Ulta. I don't think so, but this is cheaper. I think yep, I got it from TJ Maxx way back when. I don't know, but very similar. So you pick your your poison. Do you want to get it online, or do you want to get it uh you know online cheaper, or on the ground more expensive? Let's see, what is this? Sultanicals Sprout Rice Vitamin Butter Shampoo. There is two of you. There is two of you. Yeah, this, I bought this. Ooh, something just fell. I'm gonna have to go get that. There's two of them. I bought these when they were in Walmart. Like, I don't know, whenever she was in Walmart. They were liquidy. I think I used it mostly as a pre-poo, but I could be. I know I used it as the co-wash that it is, especially the last wash day, this last wash day, and it cleansed my hair. But my hair felt cleansed, but my hair also felt soft, y'all. This is giving me renewed hope that I may like co-wash after all. I have a few more. Oh, I need to save one of these because actually I have the salon size of this, the liter size. So I need to keep one of these containers to refill and take to the shower. One second, let me go get that thing that I just dropped. Okay, I couldn't even get out. I had to call my daughter. Because you see the madness that's around here. And I was trying to get, anyhow, let me be quicker. The thing that fell was this actually, the Unicurl Moisture Fantasy Moisturizing Conditioner. As you've noticed, well, I was mentioned before, I use these, I'm using them up as pre-poo. There's not much I can write. Oh, my daughter used this Aunt Jackie's Frizz Patrol Setting Mousse. I can't tell you anything about it. Annabelle's Perfect Blend Strawberry and Cream. I have several video. Well, I think, yeah, including the Bad Love. So, you know, this is the same video. No, this is the next wash day. It's not the same video. This is the next wash day. And this is what's on this half of this hair. I used, let me do them together. The TGIN Honey Curls Custard is on this half of the head. I finished it up. Love it. I don't know which video is coming, but she's been repurchased. And also she was the winner in the, oh, I don't know which won that video, but she's the winner of the quarter. So obviously that means this video is going to come after all of that. But this strawberries and cream with the maltodextrin in it, the cleansing it off requires a strong shampoo. So that's why and you know, I learned that this quarter. I knew that actually, because that was one of my things when I was deciding when to use what, is how easy is it to wash off with whatever conditioner or co-wash I was using. And so I learned that this needs shampoo, like a stronger shampoo to wash it off. So I was like, okay, then this is going to be at the end of the end of the month situation, so that I can clean it off the first wash day of the month. I enjoy this. I like how it applied. It's liquidy, but it also applied like a gelatinous gel. It can dry with a crunch, it can dry with a hole, but most importantly, it worked in the winter months. Not all products work in the winter months. For me though, I cannot wear this in the summer months because it literally blocks out the humidity. maltodextrin, that is. That's why I'm learning that I don't like to use them in the summer months, because they literally black out and the hair becomes dry. But in the winter months, it blocks out, it blocks and locks in the moisture that we've worked for to put in the hair and keep it in so they don't fly off into the ether. But it's not that, it doesn't give me that, this at least does not give me that shiny look that I want. So I won't repurchase this, but it is, oh, and but I won't repurchase for that purpose and the fake strawberry fragrance. I don't like the fake strawberry fragrance. But now I can't find it in, well, I used to find it, I used to get a lot, I still do get the coupons for CVS. But I don't get them in CVS anymore. I don't see them in CVS anymore. So I don't know what's going on. And this is a custard that I thoroughly enjoy. At one time, I had 7 of them, or 6, or I don't know. I had a lot. I think I only have maybe 3 now in my stash. And I don't know. I mean, it's going to get repurchased. But when, I don't know. Like, literally, it's the battle. I have $10 in savings from CVS, and I can buy it online. CVS online, just not in store. But it's like, do I want to buy it and then have it sit again for another 10 years before I get to it? That's where I'm at. Because I would go, it's like, on one hand, yes, go buy it because I don't know what's going on. And then I'm like, but over here, I'm like, it's going to sit for a long time before I get to using it. Anywho, when the haul video, whenever the second quarter haul video comes around, you'll know what I decided to do if there's one in a stash. Alrighty, so this was for my daughter. This was the Brazilian Crush. Well, let me smell it. It's from Sol de Janeiro. I don't like this. I mean, well, it's old, so it's probably rancid. It smells like pee. I mean, it's not, I'm not smelling like, it's old. That's what I'm saying. It smells like, and I'm also, the reason why I'm actually trying to use up the way St. Bart's mist is that they can't sit too long. I want to say there's coconut something in there, and that coconut something eventually turns rancid, because I had the body lotion for a while just sitting, and she was starting to smell rancid, so that's why I had to hurry up and use it. And I can tell the fragrance is doing the same thing. The mist is doing the same thing, so I'm trying to rush to hurry to use it up. So it's kind of like, that's going to be a ding, ding, ding against the St. Bart's. It's kind of like, you have to buy it and you have to use it. You can't have it sit around like me, or because I like the fragrance, I buy it and then I don't use it. I don't know why. It's crazy. It's like this perfume, Prada. I don't even know what it's called. Prada, La Femme, Prada, Absolute, whatever. This was like the first perfume. There's a connecting. This is the first perfume I ever bought from Costco. It's 3.4 fluid ounce. But this is a floral perfume. Oh, Jesus. Very floral. And I don't like it. And because I don't like it, I finished it. And so that's what with the St. Bart's, I was like, I love it. And so I don't want to use it to finish it. Weird, right? But the thing that I don't like, I finished. Now, granted, I knew it was halfway, and I was like, yeah, sometime in this year, I'm going to finish this because it's been halfway. And I want to get it out my stash. And I intentionally use it most of this winter months to use it, even though it's hella floral, not a traditional fragrance you would wear in a winter months, but I didn't care. I wanted it to be done. I sprayed it on my body, on my clothes. I sprayed it everywhere. She done. I'm going to do that with the rest of them too. Like I switched in the Salvatore Ferragamo. I don't even know what it's called. is also highly fragrant. It's also been in my stash for the longest while, and I'm going to try to use that up. It's probably, other than my oh, Vivienne Westwood, the small one that I have left, I've had that for a minute. Other than that, that Salvatore Ferragamo is probably the other perfume that I've had in my stash for the longest while. And I just want it to be done so that I can move on to the others, like the Lancome Tinty Doll, whatever it's called. Lancome, that one it's a flat bottle. That one I want to finish up. All my florals, although, well, I can't say all the florals because I'm waiting for 2 more bottles of perfumes to come. Granted, my husband bought me the perfumes for my birthday, but they're florals. And I chose them. So we shall see. Anywho, let's keep this moving so that, because I still have to come back to this container. Hold on. Oh Lord, I'm okay. Let me just clear off here. The Effigy Balancing Moisturizer. Yeah, you've seen me use the Effigy 2-step protein treatment, and at some point I said I didn't know if I want to repurchase this because it has mineral oil in it. Yes, I did repurchase it because I do want to use the Effigy 2-step treatment, and for me, the two go together. So if I want to use that, I got to use this. And yes, I know there's mineral oil way up there, but the mineral oil is going to do what it needs to do to soften my hair and get it back into a pliable state after putting the strong keratin basically on my hair, to fortify the strands of my hair for all the madness that I'm going to do to my hair. So yes, I repurchased it. I have 2 of you. 2. For some reason I don't like these. I don't know why. The body cream, but it's what I use to do my legs. They're very thick, but now I don't see the lotion, not the cream. I don't see the lotions anymore. So that's why I didn't repurchase. But I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and buy it because if they're only doing the cream and not the lotion, then I don't know. I'm gonna I need to get the hair to be removed from my legs. Anywho, this I finished. Aveda Botanical Repair. And this is $124. Ooh, child. But she did what she was supposed to do, which after understanding what this thing was supposed to do, that's when I actually enjoyed using it. It is repairing, protecting the outermost layer of the cuticle, the lipid barrier. That's what her what is the word I want to say? I want to say MO, but that's what she was designed to do. Will I repurchase? I didn't think about that. If I don't find another product, which I might have here, I might have, not this one, but cholesterol treatment. This is the Annabelle's cholesterol conditioner. Yes, I did use it. You see me use it, but I have a bigger one that's from another brand, but it's yellow. Anywho, they're all about the outermost layer of the cuticle. They're about the lipid barrier. So, the thing is that Aveda though, this is where Aveda though, they do research, like that's why their products are so expensive, like advanced research on hair and skin. But I mostly do Aveda hair. Their research is farther along than a lot of brands. They actually do their own research, and they come out with these innovative products, and you pay a hefty price for that. The question is, does anybody else do what this does? Really, really, truly? I don't know. but that's where the fun comes in. So we'll see what the cholesterols do, and we'll go from there. But this was, yeah, 120. This jar alone was $124. But when I bought it, it was the smaller 6 ounce or whatever, 8 ounce, came with a gift of purchase, a free gift of purchase. This was 15.4 fluid ounce. Who knows? I might. I don't know. We'll see how my hair do for the remainder of the year. I'm not gonna buy it this year, but I'm gonna put a pin in it. I'm keeping track of the things that I say I would repurchase, and or that I'm interested in 2026, and she may go on the list. This is not gonna go on the list. This is another thing. I was like, Lord, let me finish this Kiehl's Ultra Facial Oil Free Toner. I can't tell you if this did anything to my face. I've had it for a long while in my stash. Thank God it's done, because I mean, it's a hydrating toner. Now this, I can tell you, it's been repurchased and repurchased. I just never brought it here. And I was like, the reason why it's here now is because this is the SS Tonic. It's a iron and B vitamin supplement. And the reason why I brought it is like, oh, well, first of all, I went to the hospital and they told me that my levels were low, but my saturation levels were okay. So I'm like, y'all tell me what it is. So anywho, my point is that I needed to take iron. I still do. But this is the liquidy version, and it does not mess up with my stomach if I eat or don't eat. That's the important bit. Don't drink too much of this. There's, how many percent of this is alcohol? 12%. And if you can't hold your alcohol, 12% might be too much for some people. Some people, it makes them sleepy, and some people, it didn't do me anything. It didn't do anything for me. That can. Anywho, this, I don't know if it still exists. Shea Moisture Wig and Weave Scalp Soother. Now, I used this on my daughter when she had them tight braids in her hair to help relieve the itch. And she said that it did work, it did give temporarily relief the itch. But I never looked back to see if, they sell it in the store. Coco and Eve, finished it. I think I got 2 uses out of it, or 1.5 use. I don't even remember now. There's a video on. Actually, I released that video already. I can't tell you anything about it other than what's in that video. Their first impression. I didn't do the long haul like I did with the K18, but the gist of it is that it was a dupe for K18 because they had somewhat similar ingredients, including the peptide. So, I mean, maybe somebody else can buy a few bottles because it's cheaper. The thing is that it's way cheaper than the K18. Okay. A Josie Maran argan oil whipped butter. I finished this one. Trust you and believe you me. She has been repurchased. She will continually be repurchased. You will see there's some of them are sitting right here. I'm gonna be recording the video about my body moisturizers. The thing is, these are new. Look, let me show y'all something. Ulta had a sale. Ulta got me in trouble. Like, I didn't go to TJ Maxx as much because we were wishy-washy about TJ Maxx. And so I didn't go to TJ Maxx as much. But Ulta and their 21 Days of Beauty, what's in my stash? They had the repeat of the sale yesterday, and I put it in my cart, and I completely forgot to go back and get it. I completely forgot. 50% off. 50% off. So I got it for what? $20-some. I completely forgot. But anywho, my point is, I haven't done that video yet because I trialed some of these, but I don't have much to report because I've only used them once. So we shall see how I'm going to do that. My point is, none of them though, well, I can't say that. None of the new ones is up to par with this or this. like these two. So here's the thing, is like my my favorites for the winter, definitely this. And this is why I went and bought those. I need to find my favorites for the summer. That's what it is. Yeah, that's not what I'm telling myself. Literally, that's what it is. It's like these are too hydrating in the in the summer months. Like literally they'll be sticking, you be sticky. You know, you're wearing less clothes in the summer months, and especially with this one, it gets like a little sticky. And if you go in a hot car and you haven't turned the car on before you got into the car and you sit on the well, mine is leather, sit on the leather seats, you're gonna get some burn. So hence the hunt is now on for some summer lotion. It's more lotion, I want to say, than buttercream. That's what I think the aim is for the warmer months. But anyhow, those two are locked in for the winter months. Okay. Jordan Samuel Hydrate Facial Serum. This is not completely finished. I've decanted it into my toner bottle. I should have uploaded by now my skincare stash. There is hope for Glennis, y'all. There is hope for Glennis. Because literally, that was, with the exception of one thing I had to repurchase, my sunscreen. That's all of the skincare that I have. Trust and believe me. That is scaled down from I had 3 drawers full of skincare. I don't know what but so my point is that here, hope for Glennis with the hair care. That I'm going, and one day I'm gonna have literally just a tray of products for hair care. The thing is, the reason why there's only that much skincare is because I didn't buy any for a few years. Because I intentionally said, I'm going to finish this and find what works, what's best for me, what I want. And also because I'm using tretinoin, and tretinoin, when you're using yeah, I'm finished with this empty video. Tretinoin, you can't use too many products. So, hence, it stopped me from buying new products, experimenting with new products. And actually that was a good thing. So I was able to dwindle down my skincare stash. I wonder what that's going to be. What my tretinoin for hair will be, so that I have 3 tears. 3 tears. Plus I have products on the floor all around me here. Y'all pray for me. But there's hope. There's hope. Anyhow, I was talking to you about, it's decanted into my toner bottle. I love this serum, but I probably won't repurchase anytime soon, because it is more like it says, it's a hydrating toner. What I enjoyed it. It didn't have any silicone, so it literally would work with makeup. But I also have a large a large container of another hydrating. It's like 8 fluid ounce, and this is what 4 of another hydrating toner that will probably last me into 2026. So yes, not until probably 2027, if any, I will repurchase this. All right. Okay. Let me TGIN. How shall I sing thy praises? I love this leave-in conditioner. Actually, I like, well, yeah, I didn't use their shampoo and I didn't use the conditioner, so I can't tell you. But the styling portion, the leave-in, the cream. Oh, hold on, it's right here. Oops. I've talked about this before. I repurchased Sweet Honey Hair Milk. And I showed you the custard. Hold on. I showed you the custard just right here. Try not to make a mess. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this pile of... Child, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I have another one of this, so I won't repurchase. You know, I bought it. Um, I don't know which one I bought, but whatever. One of them, I bought it from TJ. Both of them, I think I bought from TJ Maxx. And I wanted to say, and I even forgot the brand, and I should have gone and watched. Well, I wouldn't know which haul video that was, but anyhow, I bought it thinking that it reminded me of, I want to say Mish leave-in or Kinky Curly Not Today leave-in. I don't remember. It looks, well, it looks like Kinky Curly Not Today leave-in. So it could very well be like that. And it also operated like the Kinky Curly Not Today leave-in. So maybe if I can't find a Kinky Curly Not Today, let me see something. Oh, I did say I wasn't going to buy too many products or any products that had BTMS, but the second water infused with BTMS, maybe make an exception. We shall see. I'm checking to see if this thing got coconut oil in it. It has castor oil. Nope. Oh, no coconut oil. Thank you, Jesus. There's no coconut oil in here. Yeah, it looks like, you know, this has oils while the Kinky Curly Not Today does not have oils. I don't think so. Oh, I don't know where that bottle is right now, but I don't think so. But so then I don't know where I have the in my head that I also was comparing it to the Mish leave-in, but we shall see. I have another one. I can test them out and see. But yeah, this is one I would repurchase as well. My baby foot exfoliation foot peel. This is a repurchase. I just haven't used it. I didn't use it last year, but this year I was like, yeah. So at the end of the winter months, right 2 weeks actually before my birthday, I always use this. To peel off the grossness that is the dead skin. However, I've been diligent this winter with using my foot file. In the hygiene video that I did, I showed you all this foot file that I bought from Costco, but I think you can get it from Amazon, and it's like tiny crushed diamonds, and it gives you a very smooth polish. So I've been very diligent in using it, but so right now it's been a week and there's like nothing. So I'm like, do I not have anything to peel? It better peel. It better find something to peel, because even though it does give a smooth finish, I want baby foot for my birthday and for our Passover service, because you know, our foot washing service. I need that. They're usually around the same time, so I prepare my feet before foot washing service. This is a declutter. My child did not finish it. The Black Girl sunscreen. It was one that I loved and enjoyed, and I gave it to her, but she didn't finish it off, and expired September 9, 2024. See, I bought it from TJ Maxx. But anywho, all right, let me get the last of this. Oh wait, and then I have. Let me not forget the other things. They're bottled. The containers are large. Okay, I did not like this. OC, or whatever. And remember, I called it Ocean, Sea, Earth, and Air. I don't even know if that's what it. Oh look, it does say Ocean Lotion. Maybe it is Ocean, Sea, Earth, and Air. That's what I remembered as brand name meant way back when. But anywho, man, I like this. It was sticky and tacky, and when you put it on, it was very liquidy. But when you put it on, you're rubbing for days. And I don't have time to be standing there and rubbing and rubbing and rubbing. So that one is a no. Yo, wow, why do you feel like there's product in you? I told you all, I don't like the idea. Maybe because it's been upside down a little bit, the rest of it fall down. This is the Innocence Quiet Calm Curl Control. I don't like this. The only thing I like so far, look, and this is not it. I don't like this. I don't like the fragrance for this, but I'm gonna keep it. That's the body lotion. What I like is their shampoo, and I like their hydrating mask. But their stylers, No, actually, I like their leave the spirit leave-in because it does that foamy thing and it makes the hair make you for me know. So I know that the hair is getting some love. This is probably the last of the old packaging. The end of an era. Yeah, the Joico Moisture Recovery Treatment Balm. This conditioner was probably the first. It's between this and Camille Rose Curl Maker. I'm trying to remember. It's the first hair product that I truly fell in love with. That I was like, yes, 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 yes. That I've continually repurchased over and over. I want to say though it was this, but anyhow, it's between this and Camille Rose. Trust and believe is that I haven't used the conditioner. I don't even know or think that I have the conditioner. I always just buy the treatment balm. I have the shampoo. And I used it. And you would have already seen. You would have seen me use it, but you would have heard me reference that I've used it. I used it once. That conditioner. I need to use it again to know if what I felt is what truly I felt. But it was uber soft, like uber duper soft, that I didn't think my hair was cleansed enough. At least going from straight hair, because it has sulfate, and I was like, oh, okay, I can use this and it will thoroughly cleanse my hair. Yeah, I think that is like a mid-month hair cleanser because it's so soft. One size until dawn mattifying. This is the last of the small one. I'm on to the big daddy now. Yeah. You know. I didn't use it today. I did something different today. Oh, and I use Urban Decay Face Bond, whatever. I bought this, and then because I was mad all day long with the Ulta sale, I bought it from Sephora because Sephora had it on sale. I was like, oh, let me give Sephora some love. Yeah, I went back to Ulta and I bought another one. So I have two foundations that I wasn't planning in the beginning of the year that I now have. But do you see any oils? Do you see any shininess? There's a little bit, but it's now what, 5:30 in the afternoon. I had this on since 8 o'clock this morning. Now, this was, you all know, this was in my, and I'm going to talk about it in the home video, but this was, since it came out, I've heard great things about it, and I just, for some reason, refused to pay the $40, but paid $58 for the Dior. But I kept on. It's been in my love, and I just waited till it was on sale. Buy one get one free, pretty much. Okay. This is discontinued, unfortunately, and it might have been discontinued because of the packaging. The Boost 4-in-1 Forming Peptide Setting Spray. Now this, it's not a matte, but she sets you, and because it's like a phlegm when it's all said and done, it's a phlegm that's on your face. Now I never thought to put a powder on over that, but she sets you. The thing is that the polymer, whatever they're using, it clogs the nozzle, and so I thought it was just this. So I decanted it into this Scandinavia, which is not a dupe. It's the exact same product for the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I put it in here, and now this is clogged, and I can't get it to work. So, but I liked it. I would have repurchased it, but the polymer It's like so thick it clogs up this and nothing, it doesn't come out. You gotta, I don't know. So maybe they're gonna rework it, but then that means the formula won't be the same. It won't be the thing that I fell in love with. All right, so let me just be quick about these. These were pre-poos that I use. No, this is not a pre-poo. These were. The Sultanicals Ambunu hair care, whatever. I'm Mrs. Frosty. Finished them up. They serve their purpose as my pre-poo. But while I did have this in my hand, this Fluffalicious Curl Nutritious Sultanicals does creams well, but this one was too light, I want to say, if I remember correctly. I think I used this earlier on in the quarter. I need more heft, more something like the Irish moss, but not the feeling of it like when it dry and all that. Literally, I should just suck it up and buy the miche, but I gotta finish the rest of the stuff that I got before I can even get there. Here, my keratin protein treatment from Annabelle's. I will be sad. But now I have 5. Alrighty. Give me a second. It's been oh my gosh, it's an hour and I need some water. Okay, I'm back. Let me be quick about it. Oh, here's this Vashti Tone Up or Vasanti, whatever. I bought this again in Canada with the facial wash. I'm drawing up. I've seen it, but it's like I can't pronounce it. BHA and PHA. I can't really tell you if it. I'm gonna guess. I guess, but the BHA it would have, keep my pores clean. Don't pay attention to the bottom here. With this is I've lived my best life. I had some dairy. I just had milkshake. So I'm gonna get some more breakouts. Yes, I will. Oh, I have 2 of them. Okay. Well, this one is look like it's completely empty, but that one I can get one more use out of it. Here's another one that I was denied the pleasure of finishing it off. And I brought this all the way from South Africa. Granted, I probably wasn't going to use it. It's a body sunscreen. But it was a liquid sunscreen that you just spray on the body. And I've used it a few times, but it fell and cracked. And it all just leaked out. Alrighty. I don't know if this is let me see. The Kosas. Yeah, this one is mine. This one's mine. My daughter, she decided she doesn't like it. I do. I just don't like the other fragrance. I only like the beach cream, which is this one. But I probably won't repurchase. Sephora's about to have its sale. Usually I try to keep quite a few deodorants in my stash between my daughter and I, so that we don't run out. But I still have 4. 3. One of the salt. Oh, by the way, I don't like the Salt and Stone. I don't like the Salt and Stone ones. What I learned is I like the deodorants that has AHA to continue to keep the underarms clear. Hence, going forward, I got one more Salt and Stone. I mean, I'm currently using one, and I have one. Then the other one, I won't repurchase it. Beside which, it's not. And I also decided that I like the clear liquid situation. My daughter, she doesn't like the clear liquid. She's like, "Oh, it's too wet." And I'm like, "Girl, that's what I want the clear, so that when it dries clear." The Salt and Stone one, it's a solid product, and I don't like that. I want to also the AHA to exfoliate my underarms. So that's what I decided. I'm just going forward. Although I saw the Salt Air Verge liquid deodorant in Ulta, and it's also AHA, but I don't like the fragrance. And so that's the other thing that for me, the fragrance, it either gonna have to be fragrance free or a fragrance that I like, that because I'm gonna be smelling this. And the orange one, and I really was like, I don't, the orange one, I like this fragrance. But I was like, do I want my deodorant to smell like tangerine? No. So I had it in my Ulta favorites to buy, but yeah, not happening. So I just got to remember that to get this from Kosas, from Sephora at the end of the year, the next sale, not this one, but the next one, and remember to buy the Beachy Clean one because the I'm looking in here because I know she finished one and she was like, I don't like how it smells. Maybe it was the previous empty. She doesn't like how it smells. So let me hurry up. The Inky List, my polyglutonic acid. Oh, this was what I was using. It was mattifying my skin, making me all sorts of matte. Do I want to repurchase you? I don't know. I might. It surely did control the oil sheen on my face. I'm also using the Alpha Abrutamon, whatever. The thing with Inky List and Ordinary is that they're so single, you know, serums or whatever, that they're really meant to be mix and match, and I really don't want to be mixing and matching. I want my serums to be my serums, but somehow, some way, this polybucanic one and the alpha one, whatever, they're matte. They keep me matte. Then when they break down, my skin does not produce the oil. So hence why too, it's like this is getting help, okay? It's getting help. These lip, oh lords, you know what? Oh my God, my child, please tell me that this, oh, it's empty, because I'm about to say, if she let this thing melt, it had to be this one. I bought it in Canada and it smells beautiful. It smells like a nice vanilla. Is this the one that was the vanilla? No, this is the UC whatever mask that I didn't care for. But anyhow, some vanilla. It has to be this that I'm smelling that's vanilla. But anywho, she my daughter, that is, she enjoyed the lip, what I want to call them, lip mask, lip oil things, and I don't know. I didn't ask her. I didn't ask her about her empties. I should have, right? I'm doing such a terrible job of reporting. Now, these are not empty. Ooh, but I'm going to have to clean this thing out. Like, wash it. These are not empty, but they've been decanted into, and I'm not getting up to pull it out, but it's decanted into my melanin hair care oil bottle. This is squalane, wheat germ, Glennis, remember, it's wheat germ and not rice bran, wheat germ oil, and this one is jojoba oil. Oils that I use on my hair to help replenish the lipid barrier of my hair, so that, you know, I can keep something. This no longer exists, but there's a replacement, Mono's hair scalp and curl clarifier. I've seen someone talk about the new one and how they used it, and I think they used it wrong. They used it thinking it's a shampoo. It's not a shampoo for really for, well, when it was first purchased, when it was first out, she didn't really say that it's for shampoo for the hair. She sold it, Mo, or whatever her name is. I don't really, if it's Monique or Monica, I don't. She sold this product as a clarifier for the scalp, but didn't mention that it was like for washing the hair. So I've never used it to wash my hair, and hence when the person that was talking about it didn't work. So I was like, well, I don't think it was designed to wash the hair, but I could be wrong. I haven't been watching how Mo is now pitching this, but anyhow, It's a scalp thingy. This Elemis Pro Collagen Naked Cleansing Balm. I don't get it. I don't get why this, granted it's a small one, but I don't get why this costs what it costs. It's literally whatever plain, I don't even care if the fragrance is added. This ain't got nothing. Literally, it just removes makeup. It's an solidified oil to remove makeup. Why is it 60 some dollars? Yes, I know I spend a whole lot of money on oil makeup remover before, but at least they had something to them. And the one I'm thinking of is the Deviant Skin. And I don't remember. I just knew there was some nourishing something. This ain't got nothing nourishing in it, okay? This is probably just mineral oil. I don't know what's in it. I don't even know what the ingredients are. I don't even care. But when you open it, it's just a clear, solid thing. And I'm like, $60 for this? Like the big full size? I don't know. No, granted, and I've said it, and I will be purchasing a cleansing balm. It's another one that's been in my radar, and I've been trying to purchase it, but I'll talk about it in the whole video. But I'm learning that I prefer more oil, the cleansing oil than the balm. But if something new comes out, I gotta test it out. But preference, I prefer the oil, and I was trying for it to be in this empty, but I was like, I'm not gonna waste it to get it into this empty like I've done with some other things. My Shiseido. No, I'm sorry, I'm saying Shiseido because Shiseido is in my head. Shuamora cleansing oil. Chef's kiss. I can't wait to get to the big bottle. Like, I'm gonna keep that bottle when it's finished because the bigger. Anywho, this is a declutter. This Fenty. This is a hot mess. This is still full. I used it maybe 2 or 3 times, but I should have took it back, but I never did. It bled. It got messy. It was everywhere. I finally took it out of my bag. Oh Lord, and I forgot something else. While I was going through my thing about body lotions, I'm also going through a thing with hand lotions, and I have finished one. And I put it in my bag to bring it down here, and I completely forgot it. So I got just a few more things, but so I'm just gonna let it be counted, and just I don't remember. Oh God, I don't remember the brand. But anyhow, I am looking. It's not one that I would repurchase, but I'm looking for a hand lotion that, when, of course, after you put it on, my hands are not oily or tacky or feel dry. So we're gonna figure that out. Okay? We're gonna figure it. Unless if y'all know of a great hand lotion that fits well, that doesn't do those things. It's not too greasy, not tacky, and or don't make my hands feel like I didn't put anything on them like 2 minutes afterwards. If you know something that will fit that criteria, let me know. I gave my daughter the other one. The Nivea Sun Shine Control SPF I bought it with this in Johannesburg. Finished it. It did keep me matte. It did keep me matte. Hence, I'm going to try to find something that will keep me matte this summer. Oh, Lord, something got wasted in here. This, my back is killing me. The blush finish, the Giorgio Armani Neo Nude Balm. I love it. I'm using the other. What is this? This is number 30. This was the favorite one of mine. I think this was number 30. Yeah, number 30, because I purchased the powder version. I don't like the powder version. The powder version is not as pigmented, nor does it stay on. Like, I have not done anything to my face all day. Oops. So, and oh, actually, I thought it were discontinued, but I saw it on Armani's website. I should just, but see, here's the thing. It takes like 2 years to finish because it took me that long to finish this. This is number 45. So I bought them both at the same time, and they're probably long both past their expiration date, but I don't remember how much this cost, but girl, I got stuff from 10 years ago, okay? And I'm gonna finish them. I'm gonna get my money's worth. So I know it takes 2 years because that's how long it took to, and literally this is the only blush I've been using mostly every day. Mostly every day. I can't buy. I can't in good conscience go buy the replacement of this, which I wish I could. Maybe I could, and can I put it in like a refrigerator or something? Because it looks like it's going away. And y'all, this has been on for, it's 4:45 and it's been on since 8 o'clock this morning. Allergies, Zyrtec, the liquid, the gel cap, the liquid gel, the little tablets that are the liquid gel. They don't make me drowsy. You hear me talk about them every spring, because I've been suffering with allergies for the past 15 years since I became pregnant. I don't know what if it's this, but these I'm decluttering. Cover FX mattifying primer. Yeah, I don't remember. I know they were green because they had acne salicylic acid, I want to say, in them. What is this? Oh, the Alapui Paul Mitchell, yeah, or John Paul Mitchell, whatever they want to call themselves now. Alapui Wild Ginger Hydroplex treatment. I did a video on them. I used, hold on, y'all. There is product in this one, but there's no cap. But there's product in this. Oh man, had I known that. This one is completely empty. I can see this one is completely empty. But this one I can see nearly about half a bottle's left in here. I'm gonna use this. But the thing is, since I did the madness of that wash day when I used this, my hair still feels straightened. So I've been only using products that has amino acids. Well, no, I used, and that's why it still feels straightened. I used the last of this Annabelle's 2 wash days ago to seal in the moisture from the Alakae Naturals. But anywho, my hair don't need a protein treatment anytime soon since that's nearly 8 weeks ago. I'm going to listen to my hair, even though I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this Afro-G in 6 weeks. Yeah, I'm going to listen to my hair. My hair as of right now, because I'm using so many strengthening products, does not feel like it needs Afro-G. Now this, I don't want this to go to waste. Anywho, I don't know if I would repurchase. I don't know, because literally I've only used it once. This I am sure is a declutter because I'm sure this is not finished, I can tell you. The Junk Elephant A Passioni Retinol Cream. This sucker is strong. Like, that sucker stings. But that means that, you have sensitized skin. And then I have some other declutters. I'm not even gonna, it's a mess. And finally, like I said, I have products that are, this one, when I should have checked to see when I would know when I bought this from the very first post on my Instagram. I'm not even, on it or anything anymore. I deleted the app, and anyhow, Facebook and all that. But this was the very first thing I bought and posted on Instagram. Marc Jacobs. It's actually a foundation, but I used because it was so dark. I bought it from TJ Maxx, and because it was so dark, I used it as a contour, like a bronzer contour. That's what I used it for. And I was coming to the end of it, and then eventually I crushed it up and mixed in a little bit of the, oh, and this too. So there's a little bit of this, the left of this, the little bit that was left of this, because I did the same. I crushed this up, the Urban Decay All-Nighter. I crushed that up with a little bit of the Patrick Star One Size powder, and actually they're in here. I have maybe 2 weeks more worth because I use it to set my, this is what's in here, to set my sunscreen. I have this cover over it because when I do my hair down here, I don't want things to splatter into it. I use it to set my sunscreen. So all of that is on my face, but I don't feel like I got makeup on. But anywho, oh no, wait, I'm not done, y'all. Jesus Lord. Okay, this is not finished, but this is decanted into it. As you saw, I decanted the AG. See, I knew it was called a hair care. AG Hair Care Balance shampoo. Apple cider vinegar shampoo. I like the apple cider vinegar shampoo. Would I repurchase? No, not because it's a bad product, but because I got too many products. This was my daughter. This was the one that I bought first for myself. My daughter wanted it, and then she finished it in like a hot minute, like in a hot second. I was like, Aaliyah, you finished this already? This thing is how many? 16.9 fluid ounces, and it wasn't like halfway. It was a little more than half, and she finished this in like 4 to 5 weeks, if that. She's lucky it's cheap. But anywho, and I got my own. I repurchased it. So it's the Naturum, the Glow Setter Multi-Oil Body Wash. Thankfully, well, I gave it to her so she can, because then I could have finished using up the other body oils that I have in my stash for the winter months. Excuse me, I think, except for what's currently in my shower, I think that's it. Then come next winter, the one that I currently have in my stash will be the only one that I have. So there's that. And then finally, I finished, y'all, a 33.8 fluid ounce of conditioner. As part of my after shampoo wash, I used the Bond Pro, Goldwell Bond Pro Fortifying Conditioner. The thing that I didn't use it every single wash day, but for most wash day, I used it. If the wash day involved a protein of sorts, I could be wrong, y'all. So let me not say that. But my intention is this goes after the shampoo. And so maybe after I do a protein treatment, I put this over. But anyhow, this is to strengthen the hydrogen bonds. And so that when my hair is wet, and as I detangle my wet hair, my hydrogen bonds are straightened so that they don't break and cause my hair to break. So, but trust and believe me, according to when the haul videos are coming, it's been repurchased. It's, well, for me, it's cheap. Anywho, that's it. That's the end of this video. I'm not even going to say. First of all, this is probably the biggest empties that I've ever, I could be wrong. No, my very first one, but I lost that footage. The very first video that I uploaded on YouTube was of an empties. And I don't know where that footage gone, and where the video is, but it's no longer on my YouTube, and I can't find the actual footage. But anyhow, after that one, this has been the most products that I have used between myself and my daughter. Granted, these were not even in this container because they are big. And this container was full, and I had a bunch on my desk here. I'm pretty excited. I will continue to do this shows me that me doing that curated thing also helps me to finish up some products. So I will continually doing so. Wow, so that I can see literally from end to end on all of these as hair products. So I will continue to do so until I can dwindle this down to just one shelf. One shelf. All right. So I found something that works, put aside a whole set of products and use them up, and hopefully don't keep on buying anything. Basically, I wonder if I'm in the negative. Can I be, can I do that? I maybe should go back and count how many empties there are actually here, and then how many I've actually added back into by the haul. Maybe I'll do that and I'll report about that in the haul video. So that would justify. By the way, the haul video will be two parts because, yeah, I already recorded the first one, and the second one is a full basket too. So you'll get 2 hauls for the first quarter. Anywho, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.